right crane step, left tiger step, right tiger step, left snake step, right snake step, C step with the left, monkey jump, left crane step, right crane step, learning how to make the legs shock absorbers. So it's not just pounding through the leg, but we absorb force. And this happens whether we're stepping or we have someone pushing on us, right? So a band is pushing on me, right? So I need to be able to absorb the force like a shock absorber. If I'm like super tense and super tight, if he pushes on me, right, I'll go. But if he tries the same thing, I soften, I become the shock absorber, right? This force is being absorbed, and then I can come back at it. So it's training that springy elasticity, like we were talking about with the cat stance, but with force stance. Next one, snake step, is all about going to the corners. So as my partner attacks, right, I move to the side, I bring in my foot, and then bring my foot through here. I'm not kicking the leg itself. I'm kicking into the well here, and as I straighten my leg, it buckles her knee. So go ahead and get into position. Yep. And now kick through the hole, but try to get your foot to land here.
Kind of like poking around.
Oh, like over here.
Yes.
Okay.
So forward.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
better.
Yeah. Training is all about self-control and balance. If you're not in control of your balance and body, your opponent is. And that's not a good place that we want to be. We don't want them controlling it. We control ourselves. So we don't fall into the step, but we control the step and control our balance the entire time.
Now, can I turn?
Yep, turning's all good. It's however you gotta respond in order to absorb the force, right? Because it's basically push hands, but one person's pushing, the other person's learning to accept. So if you push on my shoulder here, right? If I was like stiffly and I was like trying to push, it'd feel like this. But instead, I'm just going to stand here, and as you ramp up that push, I'm just going to let that hit my back leg, right? So I don't necessarily need to turn. If I don't need to turn, then I shouldn't turn. I should just accept that force, right? Because it's basically like if you're trying to push me, it's like, what? Okay, get out, right? To learn to accept the force and only move if it's necessary. Step into them. The more you do it, the more you train that randomness, that freestyle, the more natural it will become. And then the more confusing it will be for your opponent too. Because not only, like, am I the one-step guy who only moves forward, or am I the only guy who moves sideways, but I can move freely, in and out, side to side, forward, back. And with all different positions which have different strengths. Like with the twisted stance, the strength comes from that corkscrew motion. It's not necessarily the rooted horse stance where you can have stability on all sides, but the twisted stance comes from the corkscrew, the takedowns, right? Each stance has its advantage. Like the cat, it's not like horse stance where it can just tough it out and hold everyone down. If you're really good, you might be able to, but it's not an easy one to do it. It's not an easy shape. But this one's very good for agility. Trying to get around to the side, kind of foot available for kicking if you need to, because there's no weight on it. So we have to get used to all these different positions, all these different flavors of motions, and make them seamless. And then you become a nightmare.